Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, the day after Hump Day. And as you know from listening to me before, what we have been talking about, what I've been talking about is words and how can you use them. So today I wanted to pick one word, and that word is inspire. Now, how can you inspire people? And that is a real good challenge. But if you want to inspire someone, then you have to know a little bit about them, right? I just want to relate. I had two phone calls today, and the first one, it was, well, I have a problem, and that is always an excellent opportunity to listen. All right. And then by listening, you can give them some feedback. Like, for instance, one of the sentences that I used today, or a group of words, was, what is the definition of insanity, right? It's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And this can apply to work, it can apply to your kids, it can apply to your family, it can apply to your neighbors. If someone is doing something that, let's just say they're not doing it correctly and it's affecting you, then you need to talk to them, right? So, but then how do you inspire someone to change their behavior? Because you can't make them change their behavior, but you can inspire them to realize that they need to do it themselves. So, inspire. How do I inspire you? Why are you here? Why are you listening? I can tell you a ton of stories, but there's a reason why you're here, and there's a reason why you're listening and why you're on this live right now. And if you're doing if you're not watching it live, and I want you to do me a favor, and I want you to put down a number 2 if you are listening to this as a repost where you're not listening live, and put a 1 in there if you're here listening to it live. All right. So, how can I inspire you today? That's my question to you, because that's the word that I want to use. Now, then the other phone call that I had was, I'm trying to have someone alter their behavior. All right. So the question I posed to them, hi, Marla, I'm glad that you were able to join. I know we've had trouble connecting in the past, but we can maybe touch base after this. And I'm glad you're here. But again, this is about inspiring people. And how do you inspire people? And again, I'll repeat it. The only way that you can inspire people is that if if you talk to them, if you find out what's bothering them. And like I said, I had 2 phone calls today. The first one was how to get people to change. You're not going to get people to change unless you inspire them to change themselves. And that is sometimes a very difficult. But I've been around, I've worked with many different companies. I've worked with groups of people. I've worked with many diversified group of people. And the thing that I usually find out, and the thing that I like to do, is I like to, in any meeting, be quiet. just listen, because they're going to tell you what inspires them. They're going to tell you what's bothering them, and you have your answer. Now, in this other phone call that I had today, just to make this very quick, is that, this person said, okay, I'm having this problem. And I said, well, what would you do about it if you were in that person's position? Or how do you think you would be able to solve this situation if you were that person? And through just talking and listening, that person came up with the answer that they needed. Okay, and said, this is how I would do it. And I said that's great. And he said, it's very, very interesting, Mike, that, in a matter of minutes, I've been inspired to change something and make my life better. And again, this is not a trick. This is not something, that I, and I do have that capability, but anyone can do it. So if you want to hear more about words and how to inspire people, then please go ahead, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay, same time, same place. Janice, welcome, welcome, welcome. And the topic was inspire. And if you're here and you want to hear my silly words of wisdom, then go ahead and hit the replay, and we will talk again tomorrow. And thanks everyone for joining. And hello to you too, Janice. But again, what I want to do is I want to make these daily and short, because everything leads up to words can change the world, and that's what I want to do. But I want to do it how? One person at a time. And today, that person is you. Have a good day. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye now.